Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all the geeks out there in our Little Geekdom, and welcome to another episode of our Little Geekdom. Yes, it is. There's some fancy things that are going to be happening today. Kez and I are going to actually be going out on the town, technically. We're going to a games fair, like literally a
gaming market.
Fair, where they actually just buy and sell games. That's all they do up in Glasgow. So we're going up that side today.
But we're going as media, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're going as media, so that is quite epic. We get to speak to people and have fun and all that stuff. But that's not what it's about today. Well, right now it's about our two guests, Oxydize and Zulu.
ZuluMachine Gaming.
Right, so the dabs are becoming infectious, so I'm coughing into my. Here's my dab.
I will not conform to this dab.
Yeah, mine was an unintentional dab. So we're actually on today just going to be talking crap about FPSs and the FPSs that all of us play. The reason why we've got Oxydize and Zulu is because the two of them play a lot of FPS as well. Lately, Zulu hasn't been. He said before he came on that he's feeling guilty because he's been neglecting his Apex. So he feels guilty. But yes, Oxydize I think is still playing though.
Things have been strange these past couple of weeks, to be honest.
And it's been strange for all of us.
And things have been buggy these couple of days, guys. Things have been buggy, and we'll talk about the bugs, where the bugs come from. There are a few games that people are playing, and you can't revive, you can't do anything. You run into walls. People snap from the helicopter. You know what game I'm talking about?
Of course, we all know what game you're talking about, Brie. I think the funny that's actually yeah. So to reiterate, this is episode 33. I know that in episode 31, I said that I was looking forward to it, and then I was thinking I might just get it. But as I always do, I wait for the reviews. And GTA Remastered, I'm not buying that game. There's no way I'm buying that game.
Alright, you guys all like GTA as far as I know.
Yeah, I like GTA, but there's another one as if that you didn't know about.
Halo.
No, Halo is okay.
Oh god, I thought there was a problem with it.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Which one are you referring to, Zulu?
I'm referring to Battlefield.
Oh,
jeez,
alright, that just launched recently as well.
Yeah, the guys, they have played the game. First day he bought the game, he cried about it like for hours. He's like, why can I not heal? What is this gun? So much of recoil. I was like, the game, yes, it's worse than Battlefield 5 when it came out.
Jeez, my god, how does it get worse than Battlefield 5?
Yeah, but in the bugs section, but I think people enjoy it a bit better than Battlefield 5 because they're trying to beat that mode of Warzone-ish into it, but still, yeah, it's gonna be hard for people to commit on it.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but when it comes to battle royales, I think Battlefield, they shouldn't do it because it's not what they are. They're like big maps, big like matches and 5v5s. You know, those are the kinds of matches that they do, and that's the kind of stuff that they do. I don't think bringing in a battle royale to a Battlefield game is a good idea. I just think it's going to saturate the market even more, and to be honest, unnecessarily, because their focus should have been, and I personally think should always be on the big maps and the 5v5 gameplay, because they're brilliant at that. They design some of the best maps I've seen in FPS games. But what are your thoughts on it?
Conqueror. That's their world. I think if you have played Battlefield 4, the huge maps, tanks, airplanes, and we used to learn. I think it was what 2000 I can't remember, but it was a few years back. Used to play Battlefield 4 on the land all night on those maps. Nowadays, people play Apex. They don't even land these days. I don't know what happened to land, guys. What happened? Who stole our land?
COVID happened, dude. Remember Lannex, dude? Well, I don't know if any of you actually ever went to Lannex, but Lannex was epic. We hosted twice. The SA Geeks. We actually hosted it twice.
literally a proper 4-day land where everyone would come set up on the Thursday, go home on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, it reminds me of Rage.
Yeah.
I saw a post about Rage, but you know, Oxydize. I don't know if have you ever went to Rage, Oxydize?
Not myself personally. I was actually planning to go in 2019, but I remember it's like something happened with the family at the time, and we just couldn't afford to make the trip through. So yeah.
It wasn't bad in 2019. I kind of liked it. The LAN I wasn't actually part of, but Rage I liked. I enjoyed Rage in 2019.
So I think I went to the LAN. Did I went to the LAN? I think I went to the LAN, even though I can't remember. All right, no, 2018 was my last LAN because 2019 I was on holiday on the same time, so it clashed.
Okay.
But when I went in 2018, they separated the rooms. You know, usually we went to first come first serve, camp outside.
Yeah.
But 2018 we didn't camp. You had your ticket number, tell you which room you're gonna go to, and there's enough capacity in that room. Yeah. So basically, I just walked in on Friday afternoon after work. Not camp on Thursday and wake up on Friday. So I did the easy way. So you arrive on Friday, then you leave on Sunday. It was perfect. Best one ever, except, you know, when you sleep, back pains and if you have a lot of energy drinks.
Oh, jeez.
And the smell.
The smell was okay.
No, when for you it was okay because you guys were like in it, but for us who were not part of the LAN, and you walk around because we were obviously doing the content and filming things and everything, and we went into the LAN section and you just walk in there and you smell it. It's like
dude.
Yeah,
it's just
that's all you can explain. It smells like dude in there.
Yeah, because you know all of us know when you do a LAN and you're in an enclosed space for long, it just smells like dude. So I walked in and I'm like, yes, dude. That's
one thing I can do without, but actual LANs are quite fun.
She says
but I like the other one, guys. I like the other one. The other one had showers. Like, they produced the shower trucks.
Yeah.
So dude was less than what it is, but they provided beer. So dude became worse because of beer downstairs. And
yes, that was a bad idea. Jeez, that was a very bad idea.
The castle tent.
Yeah, the castle tent.
That was a very bad idea.
I do not know why they did that, but yeah.
No, that was a bad idea. I remember that one as well. But our last rage ever was actually 2019 because obviously we came here after that. But we did our last like proper season back then. We went to Comic-Con and then a couple of days later, rage. It was like one after the other. So it was quite
I remember.
Actually.
Exhausting.
Yeah, jeez, it was tiring here. Holy crap.
Yeah. Before I start on our topic, to that guy who's been playing Apex more than me. So what do you think about the new map, new season? Because I'm only on level 2 Pass.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I only started playing the new season now last night, and like the map is interesting and all. It reminds me a lot of like some of the areas in Titanfall 1 in a way, and I think that's cool, but I don't know, my dude. I'm not sure about how I feel about it just yet. I've not put in the time, seen some of the skins, you know.
He's on meh.
Meh. So me, I'm not on meh. I feel like that map, well, it's like Wells Edge turned over to a new map, bro. That's how I feel like. It's huge, like damn huge, and there's PvE, PvP, obviously in the same battlefield. Like, you have to fight weird monsters here, and there are people who are camping at the corner on the other side. If you want to jump over the map, there are things they call transport something. Oh, you just stand on them, they just shoot you over to the other side. Yeah, and basically you so the map is beautiful, guys. I like the map. The new champion Ash. The new champion Ash feels like it's a good champion. That ulti, you swipe around and you jump to someone. You just decide to jump to any position. So you can jump behind the enemy and shoot them if you want to. I've done that before and it worked out once. Other times it failed. high.
Bro, I feel like now with Ash that's just come out, right? Nobody's gonna be maining Wraith anymore.
No. To be honest, there's a difference between Wraith and Ash. So Ash, you commit, you go one way. With Wraith, you're like, it's hot, go back. Ash is like, I'm fucked.
Basically, Octane with Wraith abilities, rush and die.
Yeah, basically that's it. Or else you can keep it for running around, like, we shoot. I'm about to die, shot. Whee! Jump around there and you disappear. People don't see you. That's all you can do. Yeah. But in the spirit of other FPSs, there's a new Call of Duty. People have been saying good stories about it.
Vanguard.
Yeah, I'm hearing mixed reactions from that one. I'm hearing kind of mixed reactions.
It looks interesting though.
It does?
Too. I'm not gonna lie, like I saw a trailer for it and I was like, that's actually something I might play.
I do want to play it, but my PC doesn't support Warzone because the specs of it, they just train my PC to die. I don't know why. This is the only game I can't play. No, like literally, I can play New World, Apex, all of the other games, but when you open a game, OMG, it just kills my PC. There's also another game that does that. It's a vampire game. The name of it, you guys are gonna have to. It's gonna be a quiz, guys, to think about it when you talk about it. Damn it! He knows it. Yeah, bloodhunt. Bloodhunt is another one that's actually
fun.
came
I
out.
like that one.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't like your battle royale kind of games. I really don't. But Bloodhunt actually had a bit of interest. It piqued my interest a bit because you're actually a vampire, and you're in the world of Vampire the Masquerade, which is epic because I love my Vampire the Masquerade. I've always loved the game. I've always thought that the game was one of those epic RPGs. You know, it's one of those. It's like playing AD&D, just not. If that makes sense.
It's fun as well because, like, if you're caught feeding on the humans or killing an innocent, then it gives away your position on the map and people can find you easier. And you've got like that target on your back that you need to get rid of and stuff, so that people don't find you that easy. Which I think is pretty cool because obviously, if in real life you kill someone or feed on someone, there should be consequences. And the fact that you're a vampire, there have to be consequences to your actions. So it's very cool that they actually put that into the game and put so much thought into how they're going to make the characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds to me. I like that it has guards and different types of vampires. Not like one vampire, one power. Like they have the creepers, they have the other one which is the tank. It has different abilities, obviously.
I think the creeper, you must be talking about the Nosferatu, I think.
I don't know, it's
the
ugly looking one.
Yeah, the Nosferatu. the very pretty ones are the Gangrel are also kind of sneaky, but not very. And I can't remember all of the classes. They're shit tons.
But the funny thing is that when you're fighting, vampires like to fight with hands and even movies.
Yeah.
But in that game, if you have a katana and you can move around very fast, you can kill another person with a gun. You know that.
Yeah.
And I found it interesting. Yeah.
It's epic, dude. It really is quite awesome. I mean, Oxydize, have you even played Bloodhunt yet? Can you play Bloodhunt?
I can't say I have. After I heard you guys talking about it, I think the last time I was on, and then also briefly with, in one of the earlier episodes, like episode 14 or so, you guys were also talking about it with, I think it was the Zaffa Geek at the time, I think. And I was like, okay, that's definitely on my radar, but I haven't gotten around to it first.
It is free, is it, guys? I think it's free.
Yeah, it's free. Oh, Ventru, they brought Ventru in. That is so cool. The Ventru are the close combat guys. They're the ones who use swords and stuff like that, and they're the sneaky first person, like the sneaky close-up guys.
It reminds me of that guy from Borderlands 2, the guy who carries a sword. What do you call him again?
No, the one that I play with.
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah, that one. Zero. Gee, that guy.
Yeah.
People.
Is it just me, or do you guys also feel like they've done like a mass launch and have lots of FPSs and stuff recently? Because I mean, there's Bloodhunt, there's Warzone, there's Vanguard, there's Halo, there's Back 4 Blood. It's like everything is just like this. There's so many that you can't actually really focus on one properly because there's too many to choose from.
I think people, especially streamers, about the big guys, they have specific ones that they're gonna follow non-stop. They won't change because they're getting money, they're getting paid for. But they do check the other ones. Like Stone Mountain switches between all of these games. Battlefield, he has played most of them, even Apex. And I found another one game that people haven't seen. The sword one, and has guns. I forgot the name of it. Let me open my Steam. Think about it. So it's a sword game. It's a battle royale game, and it has characters from Japan. I think it looks like Japanese characters. Where
I've seen talk of that.
I played it a few times on stream. I forgot the name of it now. But it has swords and guns. But guns look like FPS guns, like call it not pistols, but pistols. Long range gun, musketeer. I don't know if they call musketeer. Then after that, a lot of swords and spears. And basically, a gun is only long range. If you get close range, you have to have a katana, a sword. I forgot all weapons, but they are awesome weapons. It's just that they're missing some tiny feedback. I don't know if you've seen it, but when my Steam opens up, I'll tell you what game it is. I remember it a bit.
I don't.
You haven't played it,
Dude, I don't play battle royales. I told you that.
Like at the beginning of the episode, he's like, he doesn't understand the hype for it in the oversaturated market, my guy.
Yeah, no, I don't like battle royales. So for me, it's you're not really preaching to anyone who's going to ever play them. Only because I've got, I played like multiple different games. I'm more of a racing person. And I'm more of a survival kind of person. So if you give me anything, I normally play things like your 7 Days to Die and your Ark Survival Evolved and your Atlas, and sometimes I play Empyrean when I actually decide I want to install it on my PC. It takes some time though because it's a very big game. And I also like my commerce games like X, which is quite a cool game. I mean, if you've played any of the X series games, you'll understand what I mean. It's an epic space game. But I like my simulators as well. So yeah, I don't understand it's what's it, speedy satisfaction of running through a map, dying, and then starting a new one to run through another map and die again. For me, it doesn't appeal to me.
No. When you look at the running point, you don't look at how many times you're gonna shoot someone. The purpose of this, you enjoy the map, but the purpose of this is how good are you gonna shoot a person, or how lucky are you gonna get the best weapons. By the way, I found the name of the game I was talking about. It's Naraka Blade Point. Naraka Blade Point is one of the. I think in Asia, US, and some parts of Europe, they love that game. 100% the best, but it's not like Apex. Apex is a bit all over the place. I think everyone knows about this. But even Oxydize, you know that Apex, everyone plays it. He has multiple servers almost everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, even streamers have come over from COD to Apex now. Like, I remember Tim the Tatman came over. I think Shroud also gave Apex a try instead of COD for a bit of a while as well. So yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with Apex though. The whole thing is Apex is a 5v5 game. So
Apex is not 5v5. What do you mean?
I mean, you know what I mean. It's one of those kinds of games where it's like it's you're not battle royaling where a map is closing in on you and you have to find the best weapons. You start with the weapons that you have managed to gain by actually playing for long enough. That kind of stuff.
That's not what Apex is.
That's not Apex.
For God's sake,
Apex.
I don't know
Apex says you land, you find a weapon, you shoot, and there's still
you
a
die.
ring.
Oh god, no, that is a crap game. No, that is a crap game. Never mind. It's one of those games. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
Disclaimer, Zip has never played Apex.
Yeah, clearly. What was I thinking of then?
You're thinking of Valorant.
Valorant. That was what I was thinking
Valorant.
of. That's right.
Valorant, you start
see,
with the
this is how
guns
much I
and
play
you
these games.
can buy the guns and upgrade them and stuff, and there's no ring. Valorant is the one that you're thinking.
Yeah, you see, that's how little I care about battle royale games. I don't even know the difference.
Valorant is
Bruh.
also not really battle royale. It's 5v5.
I was like 5v5. Are you thinking of like maybe global Counter Strike or something?
God,
I'm thinking of
dude.
Counter Strike.
I don't. No, I'm not a big fan of Counter Strike, only because of the people. I don't like Counter Strike because of the
CS:GO
community.
people are salty. My
Yeah.
word.
I don't
No,
like
no, no.
CS:GO because of the community. That's the only reason why I don't like CS:GO. The game is fun,
Same thing-
but the people are fucking
Yeah.
salty. I don't like them.
No, Valorant is the same thing for me. I cannot play it alone with randoms. Like,
I can't either. That's
I
why I
can't,
uninstalled
Mm.
it.
and then Apex, you don't even to talk to a person. You just run, get a gun, shoot, run away from the ring back and do it.
Mozambique here.
Mozambique. Yeah.
Nah, not my kind of game. Not my kind of game.
Really, because you got it confused.
Yes, I did. I got it very confused. As you can see, you know the kinds of game I play because I can tell you all the great things about, like, for example, Forza 5, because I love my Forza 5. I'm having a ball with my Forza 5.
Happening with Forza 5. Everyone's been playing it. What happened? I cannot be saying about it.
I love Forza 5. It's epic. The shit that they brought into that game. You see, they've changed it just enough to actually make it playable for everyone else because it's a whole new map that you can actually race on. So you're no longer in the UK, obviously, because that was Forza 4. You're now in South America and
Mexico.
yeah. Well,
Try it then. No, don't try it.
you should. Well, if you like those kinds of games, just a word of warning though. If you're not prepared to when you race against other people, if you're not prepared to get knocked off the road, then you don't want to play the game. Trust me. People get really like bad in this game and they like to run you off the road. Think of it like GTA racing games.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be run off the road. But it just depends on your skill at avoiding them as well.
Now again, people are ignoring. I feel like they're ignoring it. I don't know if Oxydize, you've seen it. Back for Blood, guys.
Oh, yes.
No, we played
I've been following that thing. It's really in the beta and all of that, like, severe now. 'Cause, myself and a friend from the UK, we've been playing that together, and it gives me a lot of like Left 4 Dead vibes. Like it's the spiritual successor, like the reboot to the franchise almost.
Well,
It reminds me a lot of that.
It's actually a sequel to that.
Is it confirmed to be a sequel? I like played and then I didn't play and then I forgot about it. So.
Yeah, no, it's technically a sequel. I think it's a sequel, isn't it?
I don't have a clue at all. But what I remember, me, Toast, and other guys from UK on one group games that we do every Friday. So I came in late.
Yeah, those other two from the UK. Who the hell could they have been?
Yeah.
Could it have possibly been the two
forgot.
people that are in this chat with you right now?
No, I think they played it. I think they
Different
played it the week after when.
Yeah,
we
did you?
after we
Okay.
played it.
Yeah. Okay.
So remember the week after we tried to play PvP and we died very quickly. The following week, me and Toast were playing those long guys, and the other guys were playing the shooting small guys. They just spit on the other people. OMG, we destroyed people. Like the guys quit. Like they left the game. The ends.
So you got it right this time.
Fucking also 4 rage quit.
We defeated them in 20, not 20 seconds, less than a minute, basically. There was one group that we defeated them less than a minute in that round when we were playing as villains. They didn't survive at all. We just chopped on them, like, hey, hello. And also doing this grabbing guy, when the long guy, he's like grabbing, like, and I kept behind them, like, push. Go to the next one, push. They didn't know how to kill us. I figured the game is so advanced that you have to upgrade your units or your champion, whatever you're playing, you have to upgrade it. We didn't know the first time that you have to do that.
No.
I think the guys are doing the same thing.
Yeah, we didn't know that you have to upgrade your
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. It's like we played the story a lot, but we played more PvP because I think we played 3 hours of PvP and we destroyed people so many times. It was so fun. Like we stand on behind one person, and when you get one starts, we just go to one person, boom, 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 dead. Go to the next one, boom, 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 dead.
Now that is cool.
Anyway,
But at least now we know. Now we know next time we play it with you guys that you know what you're doing. It's fine. We won't die like we did the first time.
Yes, did we only get our ass handed to us both ways round?
Yeah, Oxydize when we started the other time. We didn't know where the guys were hiding. We were just walking around as monsters.
Yeah.
We're like, I died. What happened? The guys survived 5 minutes, just like.
Yeah, they were whooping our asses, eh? Yes, it was only whooping our asses. We had no, I mean, we kept losing. We were that bad. So.
But it was fun.
Well, I mean, it goes like that sometimes, you know. They say you win some, you lose some, but in this case, it's either you dominate or you suck.
Exactly. Yeah. And in this case, they were dominating, and we were sucking. We were that bad. We were terrible. Oh
But
my
it is
God.
a fun game. The one thing that I don't like is when you do the story and there's friendly fire on, because when you try to fight and survive and then your teammates are shooting you, it's quite funny.
I think it's at 7 Days to Die. Or which one game that does that also?
I think it's
That you
Left 4
play.
Dead.
Oh, Left 4 Dead. I think it's Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, Left 4
You
Dead.
used to damage each other by mistake. Fighting.
Oh no, yeah, because Toast put friendly fire off on 7 Days to Die, so it definitely wasn't 7 Days to Die. I could whack you as much as I wanted to, and nothing would happen.
But I think I like this version, the Back 4 Dead, because I think it represents all the old games that we've been playing, the zombie ones, and it's like mastered. And when you go outside any training area, OMG, the mess that happened there. I don't know if you have seen that. I think me and Toast and Ziffy were just killing each other every time you walk out. Somebody's aiming at you.
Yeah, I was just standing there and you hear them shooting each other and giggling and no.
I remember I was minding my own business, busy checking the weapons to see what's best, and then suddenly I get killed. I turn around, I look at my screen, and there's freaking there's Zulu laughing. So I was like, you know what, screw you, buddy. I'm gonna come back to you.
It's like
So I
shoot,
just
die,
sat-
respawn, shoot, die, respawn.
And dude, I was
That's all it was.
sniping him every single time he came around that corner. I'd snipe him before he could get to a gun.
But the funny thing is that if I don't miss my first shotgun bullet, I get him once and it's
Yeah.
like that. And the
Yeah.
situations are reversed now. I'm the one who's sniping you.
But the best was because they were going at that for like a while. And I'm just standing there, minding my own business, going looking and exploring and stuff. They forgot I was there. They forgot I was still around and engaged.
And all
And then all of a sudden I
sometimes.
go in and I'm like, start shooting all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when you're like, oh wait, what's going on here?
Yeah, she was being a little shit. Actually, no, I found something more powerful than your shotgun though, dude. That fucking 6-shooter, that Magnum 6-shooter. That's actually an 8-shooter.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yes, dude. When I shot with that thing, I would just annihilate. It's like explode, explode, explode. Yes.
Oh shit. Yeah, but that's one of the fun FPS game. I don't know if you call it FPS because it's like a survival game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then it would
Bit
be
of both.
Yeah, I suppose you can call it a bit of both,
Still-
actually.
Yeah, it's a first-person shooter, to be honest. It is
first-person survival.
Yeah.
survival, yeah.
Yeah, the key
Yeah,
is survive.
There is one mission that was a PvE one where we're standing in the area. I don't know if there's a restaurant or area where we had the 1 minute gun on
Oh my
toast,
god, that thing sucked.
and everyone just came at us non-stop, and I was
Yeah.
just shooting, and all of us were at the corner, standing in the corner together.
We're all standing in the corner going, ah! Ah!
And then when you shoot and your bullets get finished, and now you're like sorting everything. Like,
Yeah, it's like, okay, many times. Ah!
And this big guy comes, you know we're dead. You like,
I don't know how the hell we managed to survive that, but we did.
Oxydize
We
is
did.
very quiet today.
He is, yes.
All right. Yeah, I didn't have context for any of this. You guys were just reminiscing it up when you're like.
No, I understand the papalas feeling Oxydize.
Okay, so let's talk badly designed GTA. Have you guys seen some of the shit that's going on with that game? Have you guys seen how bad it actually is? It is crazy. I mean, I don't know if Toast is able to actually put up just a couple of the lovely screenshots that they have, but I've seen some things that no human should actually have to see. Like looking at CJ's arm, like extending out when he's trying to shoot, but so far that the gun would literally be shooting people down like 4 blocks, because he's facing this way and 4 blocks that way is where the people are being shot. It's not good. And the bicycle one, I don't know if you saw that one with Smoke's arm, the way it like bends and he looks like he's
yeah, all good and broken. Yeah, I saw there was
and the rain. Sorry, you were saying?
I was talking about this one that appeared in the GTA 3 re-release, where I think it was like only on PC, but if you're like driving down a road and you turn left and right like very suddenly, like once after each other, the vehicle just starts stretching out width-wise.
Very nice.
Oh shit!
It was like, wow. In some parts of Vice City, Tommy Vercetti doesn't drown in the ocean. Like,
oh wow! God, I have to be honest.
They just stopped him from drowning.
Maybe they felt bad for him.
It doesn't, but you can swim in GTA Vice City, can't you? Can't Tommy swim?
In San Andreas, not in Vice City, no.
So it's only San Andreas where CJ can swim. No one else can swim.
No,
yeah.
In San Andreas you can swim, but other ones, the previous ones, you can't. Yeah, I played the original San Andreas. The remastered one, I haven't seen it, guys. I have to.
You don't want to do, trust me. I mean,
I want to watch one person play it on stream and see all of these random stuff.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, so it's not going to be me.
But the silly thing that they've done now is that you can't buy the original ones anymore. You have to.
Yeah.
They've taken it off the stores. You can only get if you haven't previously got the original ones, you can't get them anymore. It's now being taken off the stores. That's what we saw in one of the news thingies that we watched.
Yeah, you'd have to sail the 7 seas to get the originals now. Unfortunately.
Yeah, like we've made this really crap remastered version. You just need to live with it.
Yeah, here you go. Have a crappy version of the good games that we made, and you know if you want the other ones, deal with it.
I want to sell my Steam account. Don't you want to sell your Steam account? Just give people the old versions, but I don't have them. Luckily.
Yeah. You could sell that Steam account for a lot. You were saying Oxydize, sorry.
Like but like that. Yeah, that was one of my biggest issues with it. Is like I don't feel like they did like the whole remaster for like the sake of taking old games and just making them better. It's almost like Rockstar did it as like a cash grab to try and fund their project in between or something. It's the worst thing, because I mean we know like people who've played the originals, GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Yeah. There were their bugs, right? There were issues, but somehow they took the same game, they just updated 1 or 2 gameplay mechanics, ran the textures through an AI. They didn't even build fresh textures. They used the upscaling AI. No, seriously, I'm joking. And and then they sell it at full price of a brand new game, and it's more broken than it was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand that. I don't think that it's worth. Look, honestly, this is what pissed me off was that. Okay, firstly, they designed a game, or they redesigned a game that was fine. No one wanted it in the first place. None of us actually even wanted it. We were happy with the originals because why update it? We don't care. This is not every game has to be redone. Rockstar should be focusing on GTA 6. That's what they should have been focusing on. Not this.
Yeah.
Yes, I would have liked to have seen it, slightly updated. Better textures and stuff like that. Yes, it would have been nice, but they didn't have to go as far as they did to destroy the game as much as they did. Firstly, but this is my big thing. Take-Two. Remember back when CD Projekt Red released Cyberpunk, and Take-Two said, "We'll never do that. Oh, we're so great. We'll never release a broken game that isn't completely fixed and isn't buggy. We'll never do that. Whenever we release a game, it'll be perfect." Well, now that didn't age too well, did it?
No, I think Cyberpunk versus GTA. Who's the worst of the West?
Right now they're on par, bro. Right now, release, they're both on par. And Take-Two, I think, needs to take back what they said, because they were the ones who said no, they would never do what CD Projekt Red did. I don't agree with what CD Projekt Red did. That game was not ready on launch. They shouldn't have released it. But in the same token, Take-Two should never have done what they did. They shouldn't have released this game at all. They should have left it and focused on what people actually want. And I agree with Oxydize. It was just a cash grab. It was just, let's see who we can divvy into getting this game, and see how quickly they're going to waste their money on it. That's it. Because I'm not going to waste my money on that game.
They wanted to be part of the new game hype that's going on and be remembered. And
the remaster hype.
Yeah.
The whole thing with.
sorry, guys.
Deal chat there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a time. It's a time to chat.
Okay. I feel like the whole thing with the whole re-release that they did and all of that. I mean, yeah, they've already been doing the whole update the visuals and all of that thing with GTA 3 for how many years now? I mean, there was the 10-year edition and then 20-year edition as well, and those all had improved visuals as well. Mind you, it was drawn over the original graphics and all that, but they were doing that, and they felt like, you know what, we haven't pushed the gravy train of nostalgia far enough into the station. Let's see how many we can Shanghai with this. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am not happy with this. I'm not happy.
No, dude, I'm not happy either. I'm 100% on your side there. I mean, why would they go out of their way to? Okay, granted, we know why, because they're greedy. But these big names, I mean, they pulled a fast and loose like EA pulls fast and loose all the time. Because they're now just proving that they are just as bad as your Rockstars. I mean, as bad as your EAs and your big companies. I forget all the names. Ubisoft.
I got a new slogan for you. EA for the box.
Exactly. It's that bad. It is actually that bad. So Rockstar has just managed to now put themselves in the same place as EA and Ubisoft have become. And the reason why I put EA and Ubisoft is because you've seen what Ubisoft have been doing. Their new Ghost Recon. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. The things that they're planning on doing with this new Ghost Recon that they're releasing. Why? The game was good. Just fucking leave it like that. They're good. They used to be good storytellers. Assassin's Creed is becoming another cash grab, exactly the same as all the others. That's why when I stopped playing. Sorry,
Assassin's Creed the past couple of years has just become a watered down, pay DLC, pay to win RPG. Basically, that's all it is nowadays.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Valhalla was a bit better, guys, than the other ones.
I hear so. I hear it was a bit better. I hear it was a bit better. But you know what? I stopped playing GTA after Unity. Well, okay, granted, I played Syndicate because that was the one game that they actually released. It was still, they went back to their roots and went, okay, let's just try and keep it what it was. And they told a story. I like the story that Assassins used to have, but I stopped playing Assassins after that because you know what? They just became greedy turds. It was just, let's see how much money we can milk out of these guys. Oh look, PlayStation 4's come out, so let's release a PlayStation 4 version with slightly better graphics, but only slightly better. It doesn't have to be as good, just slightly better. Oh, PS5's come out, we're going to release a PS5 version we're no different from any of the other companies. Let's go and release another game that's slightly better.
That you still need to pay for again.
Yeah, Bethesda and fucking Skyrim.
I think we need to decide on this year's best 2 or 3 games for you. And okay, the shitty ones, we know the shitty ones.
There is a laundry list of shitty ones, dude.
It's hard to find good games that came out this year. Like, there's not really, really wow good games.
Yeah.
I don't have a huge list of wow games this year. But
what is your list?
Not least, some other games is new seasons. If I say right, new seasons?
New seasons, that would be seasons of a particular game, though.
Yes.
So it's not really a new game, it's just a new season for a game that's already out. I've got one game that is actually hasn't let me down yet, and that's it. One game that released that hasn't let me down yet, and I got it on day one because we don't have to pay for it, and that was Forza.
Like Game Pass, yeah.
And which one is yours, Oxydize? Besides Forza.
My game of the year.
Which
for
one?
this year? For this year.
Well, I've seen a lot of people. I haven't played it for myself personally, but wait, no. Would that count? I was thinking of Deathloop now, but I feel like I shouldn't name something a game of the year if I haven't actually played it. You know.
I mean, dude, it's really hard to afford games in South Africa. So if you can't, it's understandable. And if you've seen it and you like the gameplay, and you've seen other people playing it, doesn't mean that it isn't. You don't think that it's a bad game. If you enjoyed watching it and you think that you'd actually buy the game, then I suppose it's a good call. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest,
but I honestly feel like I should. Sorry.
No, continue. My internet is a bit faster than yours. I have to make sure I don't cover you because you know I'm loud. I'm a loud boy.
Yeah, but I think personally for me, as of right now, until I doubt there's going to be much more that is going to be amazing, like video games that are going to come out for the rest of the year. You never know, but so far as I see, my game of the year for now 2021 is actually Splitgate. I'm still sticking with that. Yeah,
I have to check it out though. So I have never played it, and I don't even need to say what game it's the best, guys.
No, we know what your one is.
Yeah, we know what yours is. Yours is the Amazon created game, which, funny enough, no one else likes.
To be honest, guys, I went to the mentality that I'm gonna test this game out, and after playing it 100 hours later. OMG, I can't stop. Like, literally, I can't stop playing it. Yes, it has bugs sometimes. Yes, they have updates to fix things, but it's not as shitty as other games in bug level. It's actually the only FPS I enjoy. Like, it's other MMO RPG games. You go with this tiny character and you stand there and you have to listen to this person. You have to read. This person interacts. The interaction with the NPCs is better. The fight with the boss fights, RPGs. It feels like I'm watching anime. When you're watching anime, like, so it feels like I'm playing like a sort of anime as a character in that game. It feels like that, but
you just don't know your RPGs, bro.
And I'm not pressing million buttons, but it's my style. It's my style. I understand that there's World of Warcraft, fantasy.
World of Warcraft.
I don't understand these million buttons, but I understand when you go to expeditions like a dungeon fight in other games. It's fun for us. Like, there is a bit of strategy in it, but it's a bit better than going to play Final Fantasy 4 where people are standing for hours. They have to run around when the boss shoots everywhere, and they have to go back in.
You would suffer if you played Guild Wars.
I played
He just went and Zulu just wasn't this MMO player ever, basically.
Essentially, because that's what we do. I mean, that is Guild Wars. That is Star Trek. That is, I mean, I can't stand Neverwinter, but it's Neverwinter. It's even Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, I enjoy a bit of Neverwinter, to be honest. I did enjoy
didn't like
he's
Neverwinter.
picking all the fucking MMOs.
Neverwinter wasn't that fun. It was alright in the beginning, but it wasn't that fun. I would much rather play what was that one? And I don't even
Secret
like that
World
one.
Legends?
No,
That's a good
that
game.
was fun. Man, Path of Exile. I would rather play Path of Exile before I play Neverwinter.
Oh, I've never played it. To be honest, I
Path of
told you
Exile's
guys.
quite fun.
Yeah, but every time, guys, I put my stamp down, my foot down. New World is the best game ever. Amazon made money off it. They produced a game that's different from the usual RPGs or what do you call it, MMORPGs.
I don't know. It seems about the same, to be honest.
It's the same. I don't know. Yeah, it's the same thing.
You have to play enough MMOs to know if it's about the same or not. It seems it's the same story.
They gave me free access in the last 2 weeks where they allowed me to play Lost Ark. Lost Ark, you have to pick a class. Then after a class, you have to pick a type of a person. Like in the Warriors, you have Paladins, there is Bazooka, and I forgot the other ones. But those are the ones I tried. So Lost Ark is like the normal ones, but after you pick them, you set on a specific path and you have to increase your levels. Go into town, do the usual thing. You play story and go outside, kill things, kill thieves. But it didn't feel better than New World, because New World does not last. You play a character, you change it according to what you want to be. If you want to play as a mage, you focus on the mage abilities. No class blocks you. You just play with one character. Like, don't take blocks as worlds. They test different worlds. Anyway, that's enough of New World. It's enough of New World. Let's go back to FPS.
My favorite game, I haven't played it yet, but I want to get it, is House of Ashes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I've heard of it.
It is the third game from the Dark... Well, technically the fourth game, but in the trilogy it is the third game from the Dark Pictures anthology. So there was Until Dawn, then Man of Medan, then Little Hope, and now House of Ashes. And House of Ashes, they're army people that got stuck in this cave kind of thing, from what I've seen. I haven't watched a lot of it because obviously I want to get the game and play it myself. But I like it because it draws you in so much because the characters look so real. And yes, they sometimes have really stupid jump scares, but with Madame Medan, Little Hope, and now House of Ashes, they're more psychological than actually like proper little silly jump scares, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, and I do love psychological horror, so
you will love it.
And I love that. Simply, that is going on my list of to plays right now. Definitely.
Yeah. You will love it, dude. You will actually love it. If that's the kind of game that you like to play, you'll actually love it. It's got everything that you need, and you know what? It's available on PS4.
But we don't have PS4 anymore.
Wow. 2021 released on PS4. That is going to become a rarity soon.
Yeah, and
it's going to be online.
No one can get a PS5 these days. It is. It's like, oh, we're releasing all these cool games for PS5. No one can fucking play them, you idiot. They're like, oh no, the sales for these PS5 games haven't gone as well as we wanted them to. It's because most of the people don't own a PS5, you bloody idiot. It's like,
PS5 failed hard with the
dude. So
exporting
Xbox and PlayStation have both gone. You know, they've gone down because of it. And I said, I'm going to say it again. It's because of them and because of their really bad strategy that I am now a fully fledged PC player. You know, I play on my PlayStation. I still enjoy my PlayStation games. I got no problem with the consoles. If I could, I would get a PS5, but I can't because they're non-existent. So I've been brought into PS5 and into PC, and well, not brought in, but I've gone back to PC, and you know what? I'm happy here. I'm happy playing my PC. I've got all the games I want. I can play.
Xbox Game Pass.
I've got an Xbox Game Pass, which means all the Xbox games that I want to play, I can play. and I'm happy. I don't need anything else. I don't need to have supreme graphics and shit like that. But at least I know if a game comes out, I'll be able to actually play it. I won't have to wait until I can get a better console to be able to play it. Because at this point, that is the route it's going. It's going the route of you have to have a PS5 to play these games because they're so graphically enhanced. There's no way you could play it unless you had a PS4 Pro, which yes, we do have a PS4
Even then, it's
Pro.
gonna scream like it's gonna sound like those jets taking off.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like a bloody fighter jet, which is exactly what our PlayStation sounds like.
You're about to play new game, request you take off, and the PS4 Pro kicks in.
Yes. So.
It happened the other day. I put Ghost of Tsushima in again, and I started playing that, and I had to make the volume so loud because the PlayStation was screaming, and it's a PS4 Pro, and it was screaming because of the freaking game. I was like, no.
And yeah, so it's shit like that. You know, I don't mind. I like my PlayStation. I do like playing on PlayStation. I do like just being able to sit down on the couch and have a good time, you know, just sit back, relax and play a game. I like doing that. But the harder it gets to play games, the harder it's going to be for us to actually do things like that. So people like me who are what you call hybrid players, we don't just stick to one platform. We actually play on multiple platforms. I don't care if the PS5 is out. They had a release recently. I've been looking because this is the great thing. I look at the release and I looked at the release, which was yesterday. They brought in a whole bunch of stock for the new PlayStation 5, or for the PlayStation 5, a whole bunch of new stock came in, and so here's me looking to see how quickly the stock has run out, dude. They didn't even get on the shelves before they were gone. That's seconds, literally seconds, and they were gone. All of the PS5s were gone. It's like, if you're gonna do shit like that, why? Why do we bother?
It reminds me of old days when you order rich tickets, rich land ticket. If you didn't order at 9, by 9:15, everything is sold out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Anyway.
So yeah, that's how it goes.
Aside from Apex, what is your other favorite FPS games to play before we kind of sort of end it?
Well,
I'll go ahead, Oxydize.
No, you go first. Go on.
No. Me. I'm thinking. Give me a second.
He has to get New World out of his head, so you go first.
Okay, fine. At the moment, something that I'm really enjoying is actually the new Battlefield that we touched on briefly. It's just, what can I say? With the release of Vanguard, and they're going back to World War II, and they're basically just taking Warzone but to World War II. Basically, I'm not a big fan of that. You know, Call of Duty is like so stale and the same thing these days. Yeah. Battlefield is. At first I started watching Rusty play it, and with his whole Rocket Man RPG build and sniping dude with the RPG on the buildings and like skyscrapers, and I was like, okay, this looks good. And then I went back and I watched the announcement trailer with like the jets and then I was like, okay, I need this. So I went and I picked it up, and I've just been playing it non-stop basically. It is such a good game. It is so good. So good.
So good.
So good, man. So good.
that is...
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn.
My turn. Guys, there's one game. We talked about the company that makes it, but it's a different one. It's a game I haven't played, and I want to buy it. It's expensive. A cowboy game where you have to go around shoot people.
Is it called Red Dead?
Red Dead.
Yes, I like that game, and unfortunately, I haven't played even 1 hour or even 1 second of it because I can't afford it. And when I have cash, I forget about it, and new worlds come in my life, and things happen. But guys. Red Dead, the game is. I have watched it so many times. I just fell in love with it. It's still not as. It doesn't beat Apex. It's a different kind of game where you live a story life or you go online and do the stupid stuff. Online, I don't like stupid stuff online. I like the story stuff. Like, you finish the guy's story and do all of these grinding where you have to get money, sell the lions, capture something, go to a witch house, or I don't know, they call it a witch, or in the forest kill someone and there's gators chasing you. I was like,
what the
it's almost
fuck are you playing, bro?
That's Red Dead Devil. I've watched it. I have never played it. I'm telling you.
Jesus Christ, I don't remember doing shit like that. I mean, I remember there was a gator.
He's like,
I think it's true.
Like Witcher.
Yeah, I remember there was an alligator. I do remember that. I definitely remember the alligator.
Gators.
The whole story of the alligator. There was like a story behind the dude that you killed a dude and you can feed him to the gators and shit. I do know that story. Fuck, you make it sound like it's a fantasy.
It's not a fantasy. It's just a simple game with a cowboy.
I know, dude. I've got the game. I've got Red Dead. I've got Red Dead 2. It's on my PS4, so I do have it.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think it's still a good game.
Oh no, this is
in my eyes, it is a good game. Like.
That's when Rockstar still made games that were actually worthwhile.
Wait until GTA 6. Oh wait, is it coming? Or?
Yeah, no. After this disastrous launch.
2057, 2077.
Yeah, about the same time Cyberpunk is supposed to be.
The day the world ends is the day that GTA 6 will come out.
Yeah, how I see it is that GTA 6 is going to launch about as well as the remastered GTA's launch, which means, guys, brace yourselves. This game's going to be cuck when it comes out. They've just shown
if it comes out.
Yeah, if it even comes out, but they've just shown what colors they have here. If this is what we're going to be getting from them on a remastered game, GTA 6 is going to be bad.
Guys, I had some news. I heard that GTA 6 is going to be made. The new map is going to be in Africa. Not the north of Africa, not the middle of Africa, in the south of Africa.
In South Africa?
They're going to be in Josie there. You know, when the guy comes out there, like, are you CJ? No, I am Alfred.
More street. It was one before left.
It'll be taxi wars in the street.
Yeah, actually a good point. It takes a while in the street. And if you go to Hebrew, do you know the way? Yes, I know the way, but I need a pocket for it.
Oh God. It would make for a fun game, to be honest. Imagine GTA South Africa. GTA Josie.
Yo. Just imagine you fly to Cape Town. That's the next map, Cape Town.
Yeah, exactly.
And you go there, Emebru.
Steerkom.
It's thank you.
Steerkom, baby, Steerkom. What did you say there, Oxydize? We missed all of that.
Oxydize, I missed it there. Sort of cut.
What did you say?
Oh wow, yeah.
What did you say, Oxydize?
No, I'm just thinking now about GTA South Africa. It'll still be GTSA, like the abbreviation. Perfect. With the online, you're gonna have like the Durban DLC and like Pretoria DLC.
And Pretoria would open up those strippers in the area in Central.
One of the DLCs will be Cash and Transit Heist in Boxburg.
No. Also, one of the DLCs has to be, instead of riding in cars and stuff, you ride the animals, the lions and the tigers.
Yeah. So that everyone can believe that South Africa is exactly like that, where we actually ride lions to work and elephants to work. You know,
I mean, I would, but I like my life a little too much.
Yeah, most of us do, because people here are insane. They're like, they'll leave their windows open, leaning out we went to a lion park. They'll open their windows. Here in Scotland, they'll open their windows. Fucking lion park. We're seeing their windows closed, like, yeah, bro. I'm not dying today, my bro.
If this thing puts its jars on the window, it can actually break it.
Yeah.
And that's like bye-bye to all of you in the car.
Exactly. We know what lions can do, you know. South Africans. This is why South Africans.
It's not just a big kitty. It's a big vicious kitty.
Yeah, it's like a giant untamed dog. It will kill you. But anyway, it's about that time, unfortunately, which means we have to go. Because guys, it's been an hour.
Aww.
It's been an hour, which means we have to go because we have to kind of go in.
Yeah, we have to. We can't have a long day, unfortunately. We need to get going.
Yeah, we've got to go to this market today and go and check it out.
Hey, we're gonna buy lots of stuff and make everyone jealous.
She says we're gonna buy lots of stuff. We'll see. Anyway, so firstly, because Oxydize has a hard time with his internet, he's going to be the first to speak. Where can we find you, Oxy?
Okay, if you guys want to check me out, no obligation. You can check me out twitch.tv/Oxydize_. I stream there. Haven't done it in a while. I've been slacking on that, but I am there. You can find me on Instagram. I don't know if you guys will link it down below or however you guys do it, but
it'll be up there.
That would be Instagram.com Oxydize_ was taken because it was, sadly. And I'm here on the tube. If you guys want to check out my live stream archives and all that, they will go up there. So
nice.
That's me.
Nice. Don't sell yourself short if you don't mind. So guys, if you do get the chance to, give him a like, give him a follow, and watch some of his videos. He's actually quite entertaining. Right, and the gentleman right below him on my screen at least. I don't know where he is
on the podcast. It'll be next to him.
Next to
Where can we find you?
Okay. Everyone knows me. My name is ZuluMachine ZuluMachine. You're gonna find me on all platforms as ZuluMachine Gaming. But sometimes other platform cuts me as ZuluMachine Ka. And to be honest, yeah, but on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, ZuluMachine Gaming 100%. It's full there. But on Twitter, I tried to create it to look good. ZuluMachine Ka. It was too long, guys. My name is too long. So, yeah. Otherwise, I've been focusing mostly on my other YouTube channel, ZuluMachine Travels. And I've been trying to improve things there, introduce videos, putting all of these triggers and all of that. So go there, have fun on ZuluMachine Travel, same thing everywhere. ZuluMachine Travel everywhere, guys. Twitch, not Twitch, man. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. All of them ZuluMachine Travels, you'll find me there smiling. And YouTube is the main base of it. I just focus on YouTube. The other ones are just for fun, posting pictures and doing kind of things. Nice. And cool reels on Instagram, you know.
Like perfume reviews.
Like the perfume reviews.
Yeah, I did that one. There's a UPS one, and there's also this thing coming out, guys. The review of this guy. Damn it. Yeah, yeah, I got this watch. I got 2 watches. Sorry to jump on you guys, but this is how they are.
That's fine.
Hopefully, yeah, I know other guys have other watches like Galaxy. I won't say who are they. Yeah, that's me, guys. If I stop talking.
So that's Zulu, guys. If you really enjoyed traveling content, check out his traveling channel. It's actually quite fun. He's got some really interesting stuff that he actually puts on there. But if you enjoy watching someone screw around and scream every time he dies or go every time he dies, watch Zulu. He's very funny. His streams are hilarious. His YouTube videos are edited by our editor, which means they're even funnier because it's toasty and he knows how to make things funny. But yeah, check out Zulu as well. Hit him, give him a like and all that stuff as well. Give him some love. Show him who loves him the most. The people up here in Scotland. Yeah. Angel, I'm just gonna say, Angel, say what you want to say.
Just look for the purple logo saying the SA Geeks. We are on all social platforms. I'm tired of naming each and every single one of them.
We have too
but
many.
We are on all of them. Really, pretty much.
pretty much. There are a few that we're not, like Rumble. We're not on Rumble yet.
But not many people know that one, so it's fine.
A lot of people know Rumble. It's just it's not
Anyway.
as popular. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you don't like the video, you can hit the dislike button. It's not going to make any fucking difference because you're not going to see it after a while because, well, you know exactly what's happening there. That's going bye-bye. But so we won't be able, well, you won't be able to tell if our video is good or not, but we'll be able to tell if you don't like it. that makes perfect sense. Okay, but anyway. So yeah, hit that dislike button if you don't like the video. Hit the like button if you like the video. Drop a comment for us. We don't block comments. We like people to tell us. Even if you're going to troll us, we like people to tell us. We'll just delete the troll comment. Yeah, we'll troll you back. But if it's a trolling comment, we don't really delete and all that stuff. We don't mind. We just let you guys do it the whole you want. The only thing we don't do is we don't allow bots to drop chats on our stream. But nonetheless, guys, hit us a comment. Hit us a like. If you really love us, hit that subscribe button. And as always, remember... Keep it geeky. Keep it geeky. Keep it geeky.